Welcome back to the Sun Newsroom and a look ahead at what we're working on for you. Steve Tilley?
Yeah.
What are you working on for Sunday?
Well, we're taking a look at movies made or based on video games. Now, there have been some...
Whoa, Steve. Whoa right there, I'm saying to you. No. We've seen a lot of bad examples.
We've seen some terrible examples, like the Super Mario Brothers movie. Even the Tomb Raider movies were not that great, but there's a new wave coming out, and I think some filmmakers are actually taking them kind of seriously. We've got an Assassin's Creed movie in the works with Michael Fassbender, Oscar-nominated actor, very talented guy. He's involved in producing it. We've got a Splinter Cell movie with Tom Hardy involved, another very talented guy. Guillermo del Toro is working on movies based on Half-Life. So we're seeing some new kind of serious takes on this stuff, but also a lot of crap too. So it's really interesting how it's going to both extremes the next few years.
You would think that the games are tailor-made for movies because, I mean, we're seeing like great storylines, great plots, great characters in games, but they've never actually made the great leap onto the big screen.
It's because I think the directors have been looking for the wrong things. They just think you can kind of take these characters, throw them in a movie, and it's going to work, but you can't. You got to kind of go to where the root of the story, get some intelligent writing, get some good directors, get some good actors, and maybe it'll work. But then again, we're also seeing some stuff like a Space Invaders game coming up, because there's so much plot and backstory and character development in Space Invaders. How that's going to work, I don't know, but that's what we're taking a look at this week.
Yeah, I also wonder about all that backlash that they get from the fanboys and people who are dedicated to these games. If you change one thing or if you don't include something else, they hear it, again and again online. So Steve, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Okay, let's turn it over to sports. Dean McNulty, what's up with you for Sunday?
This weekend, Terry Koshin is with the Canadian Junior National Team when they're doing their summer camp at Lake Placid, New York. Also, we'll have previews of the PGA event in Rochester and, of course, coming up the Rogers Cup, the ladies in Toronto and the men in Montreal.
Thanks, Dean. I appreciate it. We look forward to that. We have a couple other things on the go, obviously, on the news side. One of our writers, Angela Hennessy, is looking at the ADHD drug Adderall and kind of its controversial history and where it stands now. As well, columnist Simon Kent, sitting right to my right. You have something about the Pacific century. Can you kind of flesh that out for me?
Well, a lot of historians and economists point to this coming century as the Pacific century, where Japan and China are going to take off as markets. But I've got my hands on a poll that shows Canadians are more disengaged now than they ever have been with the Pacific, with Asia, and some of this country's future trading partners. Canadians have just switched off.
Well, what are you going to? Is that a good thing, or I'm suspecting it might not be such a good thing?
I don't think it's going to be a good thing for this country's future. You look at the XL pipeline and possibilities for exporting products from our oil fields here in Canada, that you'd think they'd be looking to Asia, to Japan and China and feeling better about those markets, but Canadians aren't. And for some reason they've switched off, and it doesn't look good for Canadian export possibilities in the future. And it's not a good sign, especially when Europe is looking like such a sick market.
Simon, thanks. It looks like a good piece. I'll look forward to reading it. Thank you. Okay, as far as me, I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I'll see you then. And in the meantime, have a good midsummer, everyone.